Okay, so before I start, I should preface this speech with a small shout out to Beery, Lester, Mom, Dad, Marty, Laura, and everyone else responsible for this awesome party. Let's just give it up for them. Also, Evan Lambert, from one Universal Life Churcher to the other, that was a top-notch ceremony. Seriously, top-notch. Also, Mom, thank you for not bringing the dogs. I'm sure Roxy had a beautiful dress. And thank you for incessantly asking me how the speech is coming along. I don't know how I would have done it without you, really. Your support along the way on Facebook, text message, and phone calls really, really helped. Eric's done a lot of best man speeches. There's actually a precedent here. There's almost a legacy, one would say, which is icing on the stress cake for me, or for non-traditional weddings, the stress cupcake. I think this is the first time I have and ever will have the entire family listen to me. So I'm gonna make this count. But thank you all for coming out tonight and converging onto this lovely barn. To think this was once a place where animals slept and defecated. But this is an open bar, so history could repeat itself. I first met Eric Schulman in a hospital. A newly emerged shining babe shone so bright that Eric Schulman had to witness my splendor through sunglasses. He continued to wear sunglasses for several years after my birth. And although you traded your quintessential Schulman stays for a wedding ring, you still remain as cool and collected as you were on the fateful day of our first meeting. Mostly. You see, Eric is very good at controlling his emotions. Unless he loses a challenge to Tony Hawk, or the Patriots win the Super Bowl, or is he accepted into Towson University. In those instances, he will straddle the line between fury and despair. Jen, I suggest you leave him to sulk in this room if those things ever occur in succession. But right now, Eric, I'm actually talking to you not as your brother or your best man, but as your occasional business partner under Ranyama LLC. You missed a real opportunity by not posting on Instagram. I imagine a picture of a tuxedo, your wedding ring, and a pair of running shoes with the caption, "Till out of breath, do us part." That would have been much, much better. I'm actually very lucky to have you as a brother. You've always been a voice of reason in my life, even when I wasn't ready to hear it. And our bond has actually gotten stronger as time has passed, because I no longer embarrass you in front of your friends, except for right now. Page turn. Everyone in the family, they know you as the straight-laced moral bastion. But I'm about to knock you down a peg. In his adolescence, Eric Eagle-Eyes Schulman stole baseball trading cards from the family-owned Cards, Comics, and Collectibles. Now, it wasn't just him. This was under the guidance of the criminal mastermind Justin Lingell. And one time, he bought an Xbox 360 without asking Mom for permission. What? Jen, you should know you're marrying a loose cannon of a man that might erupt at any second. When we went to Big Daddy's on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, and a woman asked him if he wanted to dance, he said he had something else in mind. Eric Schulman, you dog. He then politely tucked $1 in the woman's shoe. Now, his reasoning was that he did not want to physically touch the woman, but he enjoyed her shoes because it had a funny novelty slot for money. Jen, your husband is so incredibly loyal that he gave money to a stripper so that she would leave him alone. Really though, I'm honored to have you in the family. The fact that you could stand us this long actually speaks wonders for your patience. Also, welcome to the tribe. You can now celebrate your newfound Judaism by returning your dinner back to the kitchen. If it's too cold, don't be afraid to say something if it's too cold. Seriously, you and Eric are such a great match. You are the most anal-retentive human beings I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. It's truly wonderful to have two people in the family to criticize my every waking moments. So, let's raise a glass. Let's raise a glass for these two. Here's to the marathon couple that will outrun us all. Love you, Eric. Love you, Jen.